We filmed, I mean,
We didn't suck.
we sucked. We sucked. I mean, we sucked, right? We didn't
We
suck.
didn't suck that bad. I mean, like they looked like they knew what they were doing, so somebody else is
Oh,
probably
they
gonna get it.
knew what they were doing.
But we took a chance. We stepped out. We went out on a limb, right? That's what we said we were gonna do.
Gerald, you always get me into these things that are just outside my comfort zone.
Exactly. That's where you have to be to grow. You have to be outside your comfort zone. You have to shoot for the stars to catch a tree limb on the way or something. I mean, if you just stay on the ground and you don't jump in anything, you're never going to reach anywhere. Right? You got to try. That's what we did. We probably failed. That's fine. That's fine. We'll get it next time.
Okay, now, by the way, so here's a typical TJ and Dave move. So in the middle of that, what you were just saying to me, I'm going to, yeah, just a minute. And you'd still be talking, or is it, you
Would I be talking as if
yeah,
you're still
so,
here?
Yeah, it's like, so, yeah, just a minute. And then we're still talking. But you now you know that I'm going to go play a character that's standing over there. So you keep talking to me as if I'm here.
Okay.
And then,
So yeah, we did what we did. We went out on a limb and it worked. It didn't work out this time, but it will next time.
I just want to let you guys know they made a decision. So, like 5 minutes.
Like
5 minutes.
5 minutes, we'll know the decision
5 minutes, they're going to call you in. They're going to call you in
to tell us.
to tell you.
Here
Because
we
that's
go.
how they do here. That's how they do.
Okay.
They do. That's how they do.
Cool.
That's how they do. I'm kind of playing
Well,
a
no.
Dave Swayze character here. Because that's what he
That's what he does.
Because that's how they do. And he just says the same thing. He says, you know, they like to let you know. You know, a lot of places they don't let you know unless you got it. But here, they let you know whether you
That's
got it or
awesome.
not. Both ways. Both ways. Okay, so like,
5 minutes. See, there we go.
dude, that guy did not sound. He didn't sound negative.
No, but I mean, we didn't come in here assuming we were going to get it. We came in here assuming we weren't, but we were going to try, and if we got it, that's fucking awesome.
We did, man. We did. You know, so even if this doesn't work out, Jerome, we still got the act.
We do.
We got the act.
And we're getting better all the time.
You know, yeah.
You-
I mean, what?
You don't think we're getting better?
Well, I mean, I thought we were good already.
we're good, yeah, we're
I
good.
just thought we just had kind of a bad, you know, performance for them. I mean,
I personally thought like we've done better, but that was like kind of our level.
well, the animals were not cooperating.
No,
I mean-
and how can you count on animals? It's something. I mean, you rent animals, you go with what you get.
Yeah.
You know, when someday we can afford our own animals, we can train them ourselves, then we know what we got. I don't know if he's eaten yet today, so careful.
He's okay. That's all right. I know you did your best. I know you did. He likes me. Animals like me.
Dude,
Animals and black ladies.
That's a strange combination. But
I know, but you give me that, I'm
you know,
gold.
you go with your strengths.
Okay.
Go with your strengths, man.
Yeah, maybe we should get some black ladies.
And put them in
I
a
mean,
cage.
no. I mean, like that.
We should
I
get
mean,
some black
I mean,
ladies.
they
Like, we
like.
should buy us some black ladies.
No, we're not gonna. No. Oh, I hope nobody's recording this. I'm not gonna enslave anybody. I'm just think that I like Charisse.
Oh,
She and I get along great.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could be part of the show. I mean, she's expressed an interest. I mean, what do you think about adding?
We work with animals. What is she gonna do?
We shit can the animals, man. I mean, we can't even afford the animals. People are free.
So she's gonna join our group and
I'm
not
not saying-
expect pay. She's just gonna come help us out and not expect to get paid. Because generally humans are more expensive than animals, just in case you weren't clear on that part.
Well, what I'm saying is, you know, she likes working with me.
But she doesn't care to work with me.
I didn't say she doesn't care to work with you.
You implied that she doesn't care, or there was
Tom,
something about
I think you're
me.
reading a little bit too much into this. Look, how do I say this? So we've had some discussions over lunch that
You and her,
did not necessarily involve, yeah.
without me. Just
Right.
going to lunch, having talks. Awesome.
Well, I mean, we're friends, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, you're
you know,
friends.
I mean, I don't wanna, we're friends, so it's not like I don't have to only eat lunch with you. You're not always
This
available.
is true. Business partners don't do everything together.
They don't. They don't. And sometimes they form other businesses.
You
know.
and Sharice have
I'm
formed
not
another-
saying, no, I'm not saying that's happened. I'm just saying that sometimes that happens.
I feel like you're beating around the bush about something.
I'm being a little vague. I'm being
Yeah.
a little vague, for sure.
I feel like I'm on my way out, is what I feel like, to be honest with you.
We'll always have Jerome and Charles.
Well, always have is a past tense thing, so we're done. is
No,
what
that
you're
would
saying.
be we will have always had. That would be past perfect
That
progressive.
is fucking semantics.
That's
You're
wrong.
firing
I'm
me.
gonna say it's not
We're-
past
we're
tense.
done is what
we
you're
still
saying.
have. Look, we still got this job. The dude said
Any minute. Maybe we got this.
this could like put us right over the top.
And then you wouldn't break up
I'm
this
not trying to
partnership.
break up. I'm just saying Sharice and I might have something else. And if we can integrate you.
Oh, now I'm an integration.
No,
I
if
don't
we
even
could-
know what you would call that,
if we could-
but I don't like
if we
it.
can integrate you into the act. You,
So a minute ago we're talking about integrating her, and now you two.
you were talking about that. I was being
You
vague.
said we should get her.
I was being
You
vague.
said we should own her, I think is what you said.
You put words in my mouth.
Wow, so I'm the integration, the possible integration
Into
person.
that.
Into that.
Like Charles, you know, Sharice, and friend or whatever. you know.
I don't even get a name. I'm
Friend.
Friend.
I mean, it could be anybody.
Wow. Wow. This day just went to shit, man. Wow. Well, I know where I stand now, I guess. Out by
Yeah.
the curb.
Yeah. Man, don't do that.
That's what you're telling me.
Don't do that.
You and Sharice are gonna go off and make your millions, and I'm gonna be and friend.
Make millions.
And
And
that's,
friend. If we're making millions and you're and friend, you will be cut in for a big chunk of that, buddy.
For the and
Big chunk
friend
of that.
chunk,
Big
that's
chunk of
like
that.
1% of 1%.
That's
and friend.
That's longer. That's even long. That's like Charles is like 7 letters, Sharice is 7 letters, and then and friend, that's like 8 letters. Plus a space.
So am I 1/3 of the group?
That's, you know,
No, I'm not. That's
your name's
I know.
not there.
I know my name's not.
But I mean,
there.
still you get bigger billing.
I mean, so in the show, you're gonna and here's friend. That's wow.
See right here, this should be a show right here, man. See, we could. Why don't we have fun like this? You know, when we're talking, we got animals. We're renting animals. We're getting, you know, we're not getting Sharice. You know, that's a separate thing. But you know, I'm just saying, we're getting. Why do we rent an Ocelot for a fucking? I mean, it's just not.
No, I read somewhere everybody loves ocelots, and I thought, why not? You can rent one for $50 an hour. That's, I mean, it's cheaper than renting a black woman.
Man, you're not gonna let that go.
I mean, why would I let it go?
You guys, they told me just let you know, it's a hard no. It's a hard no. They didn't.
They're not going to call us in.
They-
Too
They
busy
don't-
for us now.
I think they're afraid of the animals, maybe.
Did they like the Ocelot?
I'm not gonna say they didn't like it.
It was too much. It was over the top.
I can't get inside their heads, really. You know, I probably shouldn't even be talking to you, but you know, it's kind of like, you
it's
know.
okay.
I mean, normally they call everybody back in. I gave you some bad information.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's okay. So, you know, so how do they feel about black women?
Well, the Mr. Hendrick's wife is black.
Tips. Wow.
Oh, you too?
We,
You got a Charisse, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you might.
We'll be,
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
It's okay. It's fine.
All right.
It's fine. We expected. So that's it. I'm officially and friend.
No, man.
That
No.
was it. I didn't even, you know, I could have broken past that line had I known that was my last chance. I could have given, I felt like I was giving it my all, but now I look back and I knew I wasn't giving it my all. I could have gave more if I knew that was my last chance.
Well, that's some bullshit, man. What, so you're just phoning it in unless you know it's your last chance?
No, I mean, when
You
you're
should always be giving it all.
when you're in the moment, you feel like you're giving it all, but then afterwards you're like, oh, I could have done more.
Well, I think you did good, man. You did good. I really think the Ocelot kind of killed us.
Yeah,
To be honest.
let's
Let's
face it.
It's done.
Let's face it. You're better off with Charisse. Let's get it out in the open.
Jerome, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Look, we've been together 7 years. 7 years?
7.5. 7.5.
I mean, I just thought we'd be bigger by now.
Yeah, so did I. I mean, I don't know.
We're still doing these penny ante bullshit dingling brothers.
You know, maybe that's the problem. Maybe we're not thinking big enough. Maybe our style needs to be seen in a bigger arena to really be appreciated, and these small shows just don't play right for us. Maybe that's
Like the bigger arena, like Charles and Jerome. I see it right across the marquee. Jerome and Charles. Which sounds better?
well, I think Charles and Jerome, but
CJ.
it's
CJ. The other one's JC. There's already a JC. But I know. What are we? We're playing clubs with like maybe 50 people. Maybe.
maybe if we were at a bigger club and the audience was further away from the Ocelot,
Right.
it wouldn't be so scary.
Do you think it was the Ocelot?
I don't know.
Maybe it's just the.
Me, the Ocelot.
It's not you, man. It's not you.
Well, we both know it's not you. We
Well-
both know out of the two of us, you're the strongest.
If anybody's gonna make it, it's gonna be me. It was always gonna be me.
I won't argue with that, man. It was always going to be you. And I've tried to come up with ideas so that, I can cling to your coattails, make something of myself.
But that's the whole thing. See, I have the charisma, but you have the ideas. You're the idea guy. I just don't know if I could survive. Charisse is not an idea person.
That is
She
right.
has like 0 ideas.
She can barely get coffee by herself.
But she has charisma out the ass.
So, 2 choices.
Okay.
Charles and Jerome and Charisse,
CJC.
or you guys do a charismatic show, and I'm your manager and / promoter, whatever the title is. Or maybe we could do a 3-person show and I could fill that spot too.
And I don't want to jump ahead here, because I mean, we haven't actually performed together, Charisse and I. It might be shit. It came up the other day, because she's wanting to break in, and I don't know, man.
I feel like if you're in the show, it's not going to be shit.
Well, I
Like
appreciate
it might not, like there might be some things that could be helped along on her part, but I feel like you're always going to be the solid performer in the show. You're always going to be the grounding unit of whatever thing you end up in.
That doesn't appeal to me, man.
You don't want to be the best? You don't want to be the solid guy that's going to assure a good show?
I mean, I don't mind that, but, I don't need to work with any flakes, I don't want to be the guy that is like, well, everybody's just riding my coattails. I don't mind you doing it because, we've been friends since 2nd grade, man. But look, go ahead.
I feel like everybody has a part, and like I'm the kind of the wild card. I'm the crazy guy.
Yeah.
And as much as a crazy guy can't just go out and do a show without somebody solid grounding him,
Yeah.
somebody solid grounding the show can't just go out and sit there and be boring.
Right.
So you kind of need the crazy person. So you might be the better performer, but you're still better off with somebody who's a lesser performer but different. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Man, my stomach is growling.
I know, it's a freaking Happy Boy cheeseburger.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I had that's causing this what to eat. It was, I don't know. Because I had like a bean burrito earlier, but beans don't bother me.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, cabbage. I had cabbage. I had red cabbage.
Holy
that
crap.
for sure. Yeah,
That bothers everyone.
yeah.
Yeah.
But beans don't bother me. I can eat beans all fucking day. They don't. That's one of the few foods that does not bother my stomach. It's insane. Anyway, I get it. I don't know.
I got it. It's gonna be you, me, and Charisse.
Really? Just like that?
It's gonna be. It's gotta be. We're not getting anywhere on our own.
True, man. 7.5 years is a long time to struggle. Maybe Charisse is
We need fresh
the
blood.
wild card we need.
We need fresh blood.
The X factor.
We just have to figure out between us how to use her in the perfect way
Right.
to bring out the best of us in a show. That's all we need.
Without telling her.
Probably not gonna tell her, yeah.
Because I think she would just get confused by it.
Yeah, she seems a little bit emotional too. And I don't know how well she would take that.
Well, she does okay. I mean, just in general, though, we could use an emotional person.
Yeah.
I mean, and we really need a female presence. I mean, 2 guys
Yeah, that adds a
doing the
whole
show.
other
That's a
dimension.
whole other dimension, and she, she's a striking woman,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's not just me, right? I mean,
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
So we put her on stage, and people are going to come see us. And we just do the show around her, man.
We do.
I bet if we did the same fucking show without the Ocelot and with Charisse,
Winner. Right there.
chicken
Winner.
dinner.
Winner, chicken
Okay.
dinner. That's it. It's settled in. Just come up with a name and teach her how to fit in a cage. That's all we gotta do.
Put her in a cage?
Well,
Are you crazy?
That's what the Ocelot did. So.
We can't do that. You put a black woman in a cage?
Well, you wanted to own her a minute ago. Now I
Free-
can't put her in a cage.
Free publicity, though.
Oh yeah. Bad publicity is
All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, there you go. I know
No
it's
such
something
thing
like
as
that.
bad publicity.
That's the one. No such thing as bad publicity. Although, now that I think about it, putting a black woman in a cage probably is
That's probably like
bad
beyond bad,
publicity,
especially
yeah.
in the current climate and
Yeah.
environment. Yeah, it's probably not good. Not that there's anything, wrong with the current climate and environment. It's just different for old white guys, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not that we're that old.
No.
I mean, it feels old.
It feels because 7 years in show business will do that to you. but-
Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah.
30 years old, already washed up. That stinks.
But I feel good. Like our 7 years together has been
7.5.
building 7.5, building a foundation. Building a foundation.
So what do we don't need to add anybody to it. We need to just reconfigure what we're doing.
We're going in circles.
Why would
man.
we give all the we put all this work in for 7.5 years, and you guys, they asked me to you gotta go.
We gotta leave.
You gotta go. You gotta leave. You gotta leave. Look, sir, it's not my fault. I'm just a messenger.
It's like an hour till a bus comes, so
There's a coffee shop right downstairs.
they don't allow animals because they serve food. We got the Ocelot.
You gotta leave.
All right. We'll leave it in 1 minute.
These fucking guys. I mean, they don't give us a job. They can't let us sit in their, waiting room for 10 minutes.
That's just rude, man. That's just people nowadays.
Coffee sounds good, man. I mean, the Ocelot's in a cage.
What if we
It's like an indie coffee shop, I think I saw.
tied the cage to a parking meter or something?
It's a rental, man. You know what's this? They're gonna charge you like $1,000 on your credit card if we lose that Ocelot.
Yes. Yeah, I can't afford that. I can't afford that at all.
But whatever, man. Look, the rebirth of Jerome and Charles is now.
Right now. No Charisse?
Fuck Charisse.
Charisse.
Fuck Charisse. She hasn't put in the time. Why should we give her the benefit? Because she'll become the star. Because that's what happens. Because I've got charisma, but she's really got charisma.
I feel like with two people's coattails that I could cling on to, it's a better odds for me than just one. And again, you do need me because I'm like the wild card of the show. I'm the guy. I'm out there. Whoa, what's gonna happen? Nobody knows.
Wacky. You're like the Robin Williams character.
Yeah. But without Robin Williams' charisma.
Right. Like zero charisma. How do you pull that off?
Most people would have to try to have as little charisma as I do. Like, people just don't like me. I don't know.
That's incredible.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
I guarantee if you were sitting here alone,
Yeah.
that guy would not be coming out here telling you to leave. He would come out of the door and go, "Oh, you're still here? Take your time."
You think it's you?
I think it, like, people react that way to me. Like, I don't know.
Well, really? We've taped the shows, I've watched them.
Yeah, well, maybe it's my imagination. I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe you are holding me back.
I just feel like I get kicked out of an unusually high percentage of places that I go into. Like,
Wow.
most of America, that doesn't happen to.
Yeah, you were at HEB last week, and you got kicked out for looking at the milk weird.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I was trying to figure out how it's soy, but it's milk, because it makes no sense. So I literally lifted an eyebrow or something, and the guy back in the cooler saw it and came around and asked me to leave.
And he thought you were some kind of pervert with the milk because you were lifting an eyebrow. Yeah. That happens to you, man.
It does. It does.
Fuck.
Maybe we should come up with a show where I wear a mask. Bam, right there.
Like a
mask,
Nixon mask or something?
mask
like
of
that.
Sharice's face.
A Charisse mask?
There you go.
We'd have to license her image.
Yeah, you're right. That would no.
We don't need that. We can just have like random black lady's face.
Yeah.
Or something else.
Or yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's the red hair. I think people like redheaded women, but not redheaded men.
I think you're right, and I don't think they're all that hot on most redheaded women.
No.
I think there's a few, like with the right look, and they're
Yeah.
like, wow, she's hot. She's like
Right.
super hot.
Right.
But there's no middle ground. It's like either fuck that or wow, she's hot.
A lot of times they have nice features, but all the freckles. I don't like all the freckles, you know. And if they're wearing enough makeup to cover up the freckles, that's cool.
When was the last time you saw a redheaded guy movie star?
Yeah. And just ask David Caruso how that goes.
Yeah.
Not well.
No.
Robert Redford. Is he redheaded? Blonde.
I thought he was more blonde, but
Yeah. I mean, he's not true redhead if he is. Who would be another one?
I don't think there is any. That's the point. People like me, we got like a mark against us right away.
Redheaded stepchild, man. That's a saying.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that saying plenty of times from my dad.
You're starting out, and consequently, I'm starting out with like one strike against us. Huh.
I could just dye my hair. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. I could just dye my hair.
That looks weird when people dye their hair. You can tell it's dyed. You know? I mean, you could maybe dye it blonde or something. Maybe it wouldn't look so weird. I mean, you can't go black. I mean, maybe you could go brown, but it would still be red. Like blonde, like strawberry blonde. That would look good, man. I mean, you
Strawberry
got.
blonde?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it goes all, down your shoulders and everything. It's a nice looking hair. It's just carrot top.
Yep.
Carrot top is red.
Well, yeah, but he's not like a
He's
movie
not a
star.
movie star.
But
He's tried that.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
he was just popular because he looked funny because of his red hair.
Right, true, right. That was part of his thing.
People were laughing at him more than with him.
Right.
I feel.
Yeah.
I feel. Well, let's
I guess.
pick up Sally and head over to the coffee shop. What do you say?
All right.
All right.
That's great. It's an ocelot, man.
Ocelot.
Ocelot. Ocelot. It's like a cat. Come on, man. It's like Friar's Coffee Shop. So you can go over here and play that guy. Play the guy I'm arguing with. You know, it says
You can't have a cat in a coffee shop, man.
it's in a cage, man. It's in a cage. It's not like it's not going anywhere.
The sign says no animals. It doesn't say no uncaged animals. It's like it's a food. It's a food establishment. There's laws. There's laws here. It's not chaos.
This is, I didn't want to say it, but this is like doctor prescribed. It's like
That's a service.
service animal. Yep, and you can't force me to show you any paperwork about it either,
Why can't I force you to show paperwork?
because that's illegal. You just have to take my word for it.
I'm pretty sure
You can look it up.
That,
It's weird, but you can look it up.
God damn, I don't know. So,
Isn't that right? I get him with this all the time. It's true.
Okay, look, you're sitting in the back. Come on in. Get in the back.
Come on, Sally.
Cover that up.
Oh,
The waitress will be with you shortly.
all right.
That worked pretty good.
I know. Well, the service animal, that's a real thing, man. I mean, you can look at it's the stupidest thing. They cannot.
They can't ask to see the paper.
They cannot. And it's the stupidest fucking thing. So anybody can say that it's a service animal, and they have to break it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That just opens a whole new world for me.
Right?
Wow.
You can bring Roscoe with you everywhere if you
I
want.
could.
Because once they start biting people and stuff, then they know they're not a service animal. That's Sally's in a cage, so.
But I mean, it's an emotional anything could be an
Emotional
emotional.
comfort, yeah. Ocelot, could be a ferret.
So if you said I was your service animal, would I get to eat free?
I don't think people can be service animals.
How can I prove it? You can't ask for the papers. I could eat
I
free.
think they could just look at you and probably tell. Yeah. I mean, you're an idea man, that's why you're always
I got
coming up, you got them. But that, I think that would be a little outside the boundaries of, yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, we got in here, we get us some coffee, maybe a Danish.
Skippy ever makes it!
Yeah, Skippy.
Hey, when do we have to have Sally back by anyway? It was $50 an hour.
Well, we gotta wait for the bus, and that's another half an hour, so. I mean, we had a car, it'd be a different story. But
We're such losers.
well, we have our dreams, and we're on our way, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
Slowly, very slowly. So slowly. I mean, if we go any slower,
Here's your menu. I'll be back with some water. Wow, he sure likes his job, huh?
it's coffee, man. Are we gonna eat? Do we have any money to eat?
At $7.
Look at these prices, man. It's like
Wow. No, we can't.
I feel like I'm at an airport.
$5 for a Danish at a coffee shop. That just doesn't. We're in the wrong business, man. We show up at a freaking coffee shop.
Right? I've heard that the overhead on restaurants is so high now. The
Yeah.
margins are small.
That's why they're always failing.
That's why Starbucks makes it. You charge, $3 for just a regular cup of coffee. I mean, you can cost them what? What do you think it costs them to make it? Like 2 cents, a cent, a penny?
How did they get to where people were okay with that? Like, at what point did somebody say, "Oh, it's Starbucks. I'll pay stupid money for
I
that"?
can tell you from personal experience. I mean, I searched for coffee, good coffee, since 1980s. And I used to even order the Javalia, coffee to get, and, that was okay. But when I had Starbucks, I actually went to Seattle before we had a Starbucks. Am I boring you?
No, I'm just hungry. I'm just thinking about that $5 Danish.
Well, you don't have $5. I mean, you have $7.
I got $7,
That
right?
doesn't mean you can spend $7.
I know. Okay, so you drink Starbucks
I
before
went to
they had
Seattle, I had
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
And it was
And
good.
I was like, this is fucking good coffee. And then, of course, they were already in other places, but they hadn't come to Albuquerque yet.
Holy shit, I just had an idea. Isn't the most expensive coffee in the world made with Ocelot poop?
Yes.
We have the
We have
Ocelot.
Sally, the Ocelot.
We only have her by the hour, but if we can figure out what time they feed her and what time she poops, and we just rent her for that hour.
Well, doesn't she have to eat coffee beans or something?
Oh, is that how that works? I don't know. I just heard it was
I don't think
Ocelot
he just
poop.
brews. I don't think he just brewed the Ocelot poop. I think he got it. It ingests the beans. I mean, I don't know.
Well, wouldn't that be a hyper cat if it's eating coffee beans all day?
I don't think they get digested. That's why it's still. You can still make coffee with them after they come out. Or are you saying that you collect the poop and then you grow coffee with the poop? Is that how it works?
I have no idea how it works. I just heard that the most expensive coffee in the world was made from Ocelot poop.
Okay. I thought it was because they ate the coffee and then shit it out. And then
Yeah, but I
clean it and-
don't know.
It'd probably take a long time
So
Get
yeah,
enough
we don't know
beans.
what kind of beans to
with just
feed
one
her.
ocelot. You probably have to have a lot of ocelots.
Yeah,
That's a good idea, though. You're an idea, man.
I'm the idea,
That's
man.
why I keep you around, Jerome. I got nothing. You're an idea, man. That's why I keep you around, Jerome. I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing. Hey, is that an Ocelot?
Yeah. Yeah, that's an Ocelot.
Nice looking Ocelot.
Thanks. Yeah, it's our
Yeah.
pet.
Yeah, I used to have an
So-
Ocelot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like, what happened to it? Like, died of old age, or? You still
Okay,
got it?
yeah. Died of old age. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So what do you guys, what's, service animal?
Yes. Yeah. It's a emotional thing. We don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
Touchy.
Are you a
touchy
little,
spot.
are you a little bit of a snowflake there, buddy?
No, don't go off on him now. Don't go off.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, I wouldn't even talk to him. He might go off on you. Sometimes.
That's
So-
what happened to my Ocelot.
Did you ever feed your Ocelot coffee beans?
No.
No?
No. Tried it. Tried
Tried
it. Tried it. Nope. That cat went hyper.
That's what I thought, the hyper cat.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that
You're trying to make coffee, right?
led to its demise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I said it was kind of natural causes. He just hypered himself out. He just like bounced off the walls until.
I guess we're not gonna do that then. Well, there's another idea down the tubes.
Well, I'm gonna get back to work over here, you know, if you, I didn't mean to disturb you, I just wanted to say I appreciate a nice looking Ocelot.
Do you work here?
Nah, I mean, I you know, I come in here and use Wi-Fi, you
Okay,
know.
because we were
Yeah.
just like trying to get coffee, but
No, these people are the worst! Yeah, you suck, Denny! You suck! Yeah, you can't get, yeah, you order coffee and then like a half hour later, finally you might get some coffee.
well, we got like 15 minutes and the bus is gonna come.
He used to have an Ocelot, man.
What are the odds of that, man? That's crazy.
Slim odds, and he might be fucking lying to us, man.
This is true.
Look, I'm not lying to you guys. I really had an Ocelot.
Oh, yeah, he didn't mean anything by it. Didn't mean anything by it.
Oh man.
So this has just been a rough day all around.
It started out so good too. I mean, we got up. We had high hopes for the show. They gave us a call back after seeing the audition tape.
Callbacks. That's like, that's where it's like, hey, get your hopes up.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know. When we walked in, and there was like 10 other acts, or 9 other. It was just like, damn.
I feel like a callback should be 3 people.
3 people, 3 acts. That's
Why
it.
you're getting everybody's hopes up. You're just adding to traffic congestion in LA by having all kinds of people come down, and you can only pick one.
You can only pick one.
Just pick 3 groups, not 10.
If you
or
can't
20.
narrow it down to 3,
How good are you at your job? if you
you're a
can't do
terrible
that?
producer.
Yeah.
You're a terrible producer. You gotta narrow it down to 3.
That's what I should do. I should be a producer. I could outproduce them.
You could, because that's what an idea man should be doing, is producing. You're right, Jerome.
I mean, what kind of name they got? Finkel and Schwartz. I mean,
Finkel and Schwartz, I know.
I could. That's,
Jewish enough,
yeah.
right? No, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. But boy, they control this town.
What if we changed our names? What if we used our last names and altered them to make them sound Jewish?
So like my
Bam.
last name is Fredrickson.
Frederick Sundberg. Frederick
Frederick
Steen.
Frederick Stein.
Frederick Steen.
Frederick Stein.
Yeah.
Frederick Stein.
Yeah.
And your last name, Nurburg, that's pretty close already.
But it's already got the bird.
You could be a Russian Jew, you could be like Nurovka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russian Jew.
Yeah.
That sounds.
What was mine? Fredericksburg.
Fredericksburg Stein.
Fredericksburg, Stein, Fredericks. That's
too
terrible.
long.
That's
Too
too
long.
much. I can't remember that much.
I feel like we'd have to chop part off before we could add the Berg or the Stein.
Fredstein. Fredstein. That's no. This is a. It was a good idea.
Damn it. Yeah,
I
well,
mean, why do we have to use a part of my other name? I can just make up. I'll be Epstein.
Showbiz name.
Showbiz name, exactly. A pseudonym. Part of the. If I were in Screen Actors Guild, I would probably have to change my name. Because
Yeah.
surely there's an actor already named Charles Fredericksburg. Maybe not.
I'm just gonna be Shlomo Goldberg.
Shlomo.
Shlomo, that's the name, right?
That's you nailed that. You went full Jew.
That was like you can't get more Jew.
You went
than
full Jew.
Shlomo Goldberg.
Somebody told me once that it's a mistake to go full Jew though. You don't
Oh,
want to go
no.
full Jew if you're not a Jew.
You know
I mean,
me.
If you're a Jew,
Bam.
you
Pedal
you-
to the metal. That's
you
me.
Go all the way, man. You go all the way.
Yeah.
Full Jew. Shlomo Goldberg. Shlomo Goldberg. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I'll be Jaime Epstein.
I like
that
it.
sounds racist, Jaime. Is that
It
real?
sounds racist.
Yeah. Is that real? Jaime?
Jaime, isn't that like Spanish for Jamie or something?
There's a lot of Jaimes.
I
I don't know. Jaime Epstein. Jaime and Shlomo. I mean, what
The
better
Jaime
name?
and Shlomo show.
What
Who
better
wouldn't-
name for a couple of clowns than Jaime and Shlomo?
God, that just practically writes itself.
It does. Shlomo and Jaime and Shlomo. I mean, that's gold, man.
I think in this case your name sounds better first, Jaime.
Jaime and Shlomo.
Shlomo sounds better.
Jaime and Shlomo. Please
Hey, maybe you could climb your way over to get some coffee.
See what's keeping this dude. Hey, what do you call you? Denny. Denny. Yeah, you're not wearing a name tag. Where's our coffee, man? Where's our coffee?
Hey, we only got 10 minutes, man.
You know, we're not even going to be able to pick it up, and we already paid for it because we got to catch the bus in like 10 minutes. Is it a problem? He says it's a problem.
Use your new name.
You're going to tell me Jaime Epstein? Jaime Epstein? That is a problem? That's what you're going to tell me. And my friend Shlomo Goldberg, we can't get coffee in this town? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, Danny, bring it over. He's coming over. I just walked through the table.
That's talent right there, my son.
I tell you, I disembodied.
But you got us coffee, that's what.
Well, it ain't here yet, but
Oh.
already paying off for us.
That was the whole problem. We just needed to think like power Jews.
Right. 2 new Jews.
Wow, that could be the name of our act, Power Jews.
Power Jews. Power Jews.
Nobody fucks with power Jews.
Nobody fucks
Nobody.
with Power Jews.
Other Jews don't fuck with power Jews.
That's how that guy at the movie company got away with it for so long. Power Jew. Nobody dared. I don't even want to dare say his name.
Oh man.
Power Jews. Hey, thanks, Denny. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, thanks.
Ooh. That tastes like Ocelot.
Takes him a while, but Denny makes a good cup of coffee.
Well, he does for us.
Power Jews.
Where can we go next and try out this power Jew thing?
Let's see. We already conquered the coffee shop.
I feel like we don't want to get too,
What if we we go back to the place and we tell them our new name?
We could try that. We could try that. I don't know that they're gonna buy it since they got paperwork with their other names and driver's license, but we could say we just converted or something.
What's it gonna hurt? I mean, are we,
Yeah.
you know, we'll just tell them that, let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Grab your coffee, we can take your coffee with him.
All right, if you say so.
Thanks a lot, Denny, yeah.
Thanks, Denny.
Yeah, we're out of here, yeah, fuck you, too. Alright. What are you guys, you fellas,
Hey, yeah.
you,
We
We-
had some new information.
we,
We had some new information that we thought you might appreciate. We've recently converted to Judaism, and we are now a couple of power Jews.
power Jews, you said power Jews?
Power
Like
Jews.
Power Jews, power
Jews,
Jews?
not juice. Jews. We're power Jews.
Like the names that are on the front of this?
Yeah, I'm now Shlomo. My friend,
He looks like a Jaime.
he was a Jaime. He is a Jaime now. He wasn't before.
Slow-mo and Jaime.
Shlomo, not slow-mo, Shlomo.
Slow-mo and Jaime.
Shlomo, like you can't speak right, like you got
Shlomo and
marbles.
Jaime.
Shlomo and Jaime. Power Jews, that's the name of our new act, which is the same act, just a new name.
This is a good development.
I knew it would
This
be.
could be a good development for you too, my friend.
I knew it.
It could be good.
See, I told you.
I'm gonna let them know.
You do that, man. You do that, friend. We'll be right here. Wait. I knew it. This is like the best.
This is weird. I mean, how did he know I look like a Jaime?
I don't know.
That's the weird thing to me. It's like it's like
I feel like we've discovered a whole new world that was hidden, like the Matrix. Like there's a whole world underneath our world. Maybe
Is that how the Matrix works?
the Illuminati is Jews. That's what it is. The Illuminati is all Jews. That's what's going on here. Wow! But we've discovered it. We can take advantage
So
of
the
it.
Matrix is under.
Well, no, that was a bad. I was just saying.
I mean, I've never watched it that closely. You know, I've seen it.
I was just saying there was something else going on.
Okay. So
Not
there's something else.
exactly like. the
Oh,
Matrix.
okay. I thought you were saying it was under.
No. In the Matrix,
I did not hear anything you said after that because I was just stuck on the Matrix. I mean, you said something about the.
in the
alarm
Matrix, it was
Illuminati
all in his
being
head.
changed.
The real world was not what he was seeing until the end.
Oh,
So-
really?
Yeah, but it's kind of like that, but not. It's more like I think the Illuminati thing. I think we've discovered the Illuminati, and now we're in on it. And life's a bowl of cherry from now on for us.
Wow. Yeah, Shlomo, Jaime.
Jaime?
Yeah. That's still hard no.
What?
I thought it was a great. I'm just.
Did you use the phrase "power Jews"?
I use the phrase power Jews. I use Shlomo and Jaime and Shlomo. I use them both ways.
Did you say Goldberg? Shlomo Goldberg.
You didn't tell me Goldberg. Oh, you told me Shlomo and Jaime.
Yeah, Goldberg.
That's-
It's like literally the most Jewish name in the world.
that was it. That's I got it.
Okay.
You fellas. I'm sorry. Maybe next time. Maybe try again next time. If there is a
Okay.
next time,
Okay, no, we can
maybe
go.
come in
we
with the
can go.
Shlomo and Jaime. Instead of the.
We'll just go talk to the rest of the Illuminati. It's okay. Don't worry about a thing. I won't probably mention your name at all. We'll just go talk to the rest of the guys. Illuminati.
I don't believe you.
What?
I don't believe you're in the Illuminati.
Well,
you can't just change the
it's
name
illegal for you to ask me for my paperwork. I know that much.
Not if you're a Jew.
What?
You're in my building. Our building. Okay, I don't own the building. I'm just the assistant. But we routinely do ask people for papers.
I feel like we're just dealing with the low guy on the totem pole, and we maybe need to do skip ahead.
I heard that. You're right, but you're not gonna get ahead. All right, I gotta go. You fellas, you gotta go. You really gotta go now. You gotta go. You gotta.
We'll be
you
back.
gotta-
We'll be
Yeah.
back. He shut the door. I was still talking, and he shut the door.
Gotta go.
God damn it, he's quick.
All right, man.
But we got closer. Like, we're on the cusp.
Small victories.
We're
man.
we're on, yes.
If we go in next time with Jaime and Shlomo
Right
from
from
the
the
start,
We got it.
we will be the clowns in this town.
Look, I don't like that phrasing, but you're right. You're right. That'll be us.
All
Big
right.
time.